CB, my CB. Oh, hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Morph channel. Thank you for liking and subbing all my video, guys. I appreciate the support. Now, for today's video, we are going to be talking about the demon wedges. Should you be farming them all right now and upgrading them to plus 10? Because 1.1 is just around the corner. And if you guys didn't know, 1.1 will also bring about some new demon wedges in the game. Which brings the question, should I farm them now or should I wait, because 1.1 might give us better wedges and wedges you're farming now might become obsolete or useless? To answer this, yes, you should be farming them now. And I will tell you which ones to farm, especially because they will never be useless. There might be some that might become obsolete, but that I doubt it. Not yet. It's not happening yet. So you should be farming your wedges right now. So let's get into it. First of all, let's talk about when 1.1 is arriving. It probably will arrive in about 16 days and 5 hours if you're going to follow the timer right here. Okay, so you have 16 days to farm your wedges and do all the things you need to do until then. The reason why I'm saying you should farm them now is because you got wedges like Ravaging Thunder. This is your like class element specific ones that are always gonna be good no matter what. Yes, we're getting new characters and we might get another version of this. But currently, there are some really good ones out there now, and you should farm them. Now, should you be farming for your Griffins? Yes, because if you take a look at this, especially if your character scales with attack and skill damage, this just puts their DPS through the roof, increasing electro attack by 33%. This is different from attack percentage that is specific to electro attack, so it is another multiplier on top of that. So this is very powerful. Plus, it's either skill range or skill duration. The big question is, should you be wasting your time on Covenanters? This is actually the reason why people ask me a lot. Are the Covenanters worth it? We might be getting new wedges, right? Covenanters, depending on the Covenanters, I do say that there are good ones and there are bad ones. Probably some of the best Covenanters that you can farm for are anything that has morale and maybe resolve, because that is falling in the line of a third bucket multiplier. It is a stat that is different from skill damage and attack or electro attack, making it a good multiplier for the damage. So morale, anything with morale is really good. So Blaze morale specifically is good. You want to invest in anything that has morale. I've been saying morale because I think it's the best wedge to invest in. As you can see, I have 3 of them. And on my other build, I actually have 5 of them, but the other 2 are only plus 5. Alright? Now that we've talked about the current like Blaze morale, the Covenanters and stuff like that, in the other classes, like for other elements, like the one of Truffle, they have Blaze Volition. This one's very good for attack and skill damage. Not as good as morale, but also pretty damn good, especially for characters that you know will always use skill damage. The problem with a Covenanter like this, it doesn't really do anything for weapon damage, and weapon damage is going to be a thing come 1.1. I am predicting that weapon damage is going to be the main focus builds. It's going to be the meta ones in the future. It's going to be good. So don't sleep on it. So if you want to get these, then yeah, for now, I think it's still going to be good since skill damage is always going to be a thing. So not bad to invest in Volition. Now, when it comes to the Luminos, I don't have a lot of them. I actually have none of them. Like, look at this. My My フィーナ build is all over the place, but it kind of works. Scorch is definitely still going to be worth it. It might not be a multiplier, but it is a double additive to attack, which can work on skill damage builds and can work on weapon builds. So this one is also kind of worth it if you ask me. So morale and Scorch are good. Volition is not bad. So those are the ones that are kind of worth investing in. Now when it comes to the ones that are outside of the secret letter needing ones, you know, the ones that don't need secret letters. Let's go back to our CB right here. CB has dual plus 10. Definitely worth getting the dual plus 10. You're going to be using this for a lot of builds for bossing or whatever you want to do that deals far enough AoE damage. Dual plus 10 is a must farm and a must have. Definitely get dual plus 10. Another very good one is Surge plus 10. This will increase the damage that you do to enemies that are shield broken. I still believe that it does. Some people say it doesn't. I don't know why, but my damage on Randy just skyrocketed the moment I put this on. Now, when it comes to Surge, you can equip this on a companion. You don't need to use it on your main unit. So it's like a free damage upgrade. So Surge is also a really good one to get. Now, possibly the greatest one that you should be investing in is Wing Inspo. This one is going to work on so many builds. Sanity-hungry characters. This actually fixes a lot of AI behavior. So Wing Inspo, definitely a must plus 10 as well. Now, if you are an HP scaler, Nirvana is a must-have. Plus 10 this one. And of course, Blessing, if you're playing Randy, is a plus 10 must plus 10. Now, if we're talking about the Gleaming Katana, stuff like this will increase your final damage by 33% in total. For some characters that don't scale well with attack, this is a great alternative for them to use. Let's say Randy, Sibi, and Hellfire could benefit a lot from this one. So again, it's up to you how you're gonna do this, but this is what I found to be the most effective one to use Gleaming on. Do not use the Gleaming on characters that can scale with attack, basically. Alright, now the next thing that you should focus on as well is, aside from these ones, are the weapon ones. Yep, I predict that weapon wedges will be important in the future of the game, especially in 1.1. We're getting a massive buff to them. So getting Celerity plus 10 is already very important. This almost doubles your DPS immediately. Impetus, of course, more attack percentage and crit chance. Impetus, of course, you're always going to get this for the 150% attack bonus. Trammel is nice for the crit damage and the trigger probability. Edge, of course, is for the specific damage type multiplier, which also affects the total damage of the weapon and not just the damage you deal to like the shields and stuff like that. No, not specific to the on-trigger damage. This is the damage of your weapon. So as you can see, my slash attack damage on my katana is 1,500. This would be bigger if, let's say, Rhythm was holding it, because she doesn't get the minus 50 attack penalty and she is proficient with it, which actually gives her a little bit more of a boost. CB is not proficient with katanas. So yeah, definitely investing in weapon wedges is going to be important as well. They're free to farm. They're not so easy to get, especially the edge one. The slash, spike, and smash attack ones are hard to get. But once you get them, then you're kind of good and set. My range ones still need the work on them. I haven't started. I started a little bit, but as you can see, it's still missing a lot of things. So I do have that to work on as well. Now, what do we expect from the 1.1? If you haven't already checked out my video, hopefully my prediction will come true and we will be getting center wedges for characters. I don't think we're gonna get any new like Covenanters. Any new? Maybe we might get new elemental specific wedges. But when it comes to like Covenanters and Griffins, I think we're done with. We're getting those. Like nothing new there. We might get a whole new other kind, like like a different shape. This is the snake. This is the Griffin, the moon, and whatever. Like this one, the lightning bolt. We might get something new. I don't know. Hopefully we will, but I am definitely guessing we're getting something in the middle slot. Now for the weapons, I do hope that we get more wedges in general to support the weapon damage. But if you saw my latest 1.1 weapon wedges thing, I don't want to show it right now because it will bug out my game. But on what I showed there was a center wedge right here for the weapons. So hopefully we get that in 1.1 as well. Also, one quick thing I want to happen for the 1.1 wedges, specifically for weapons, is Whip Sword. At the moment, Whip Sword does not have any multiplier specific double multiplier wedges on it. What am I talking about? Well, let's just go back to the katana really quick. We don't have anything like this. Crescent Flurry, your charge attack doubles the amount of damage. Double the damage. We don't have anything like this for Whip Sword. Hopefully we get that for the Whip Sword. Other than that, hopefully we get like gold versions of this thing. That'll be kind of nifty. Yeah. So, to answer the question yet again, should you be farming your plus 10 gold wedges? The answer is definitely yes. You got 16 days, guys. Good luck to the farm. I can't wait for 1.1. The game will absolutely explode when that comes out. That's it for this video. Don't forget to hit that like. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Are you farming or are you gonna wait for 1.1? Subscribe, please. It's good for me and for you and for the game. And as always, I will see you all on the next video. Peace.